Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari and the leaders of 4 neighboring countries, Benin, Cameroon, Chad and Niger, have resolved to create a joint military task force to take on the militant group Boko Haram. The agreement to ramp up the offensive against Boko Haram was reached on Thursday at a summit of the heads of state at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja. Nigeria will be contributing the bulk of the troops and the funding. The force will be headquartered in the Chadian capital, N'Djamena, rather than northeastern Nigeria, but the commander will be Nigerian. This came after Buhari rejected calls for leadership of the force to rotate between the countries.
Commitment has been done, it's on the ground, including headquarters, and including appointment read, the military one by Nigeria, Chief of Staff, Chad, and so on and so forth.
Taking on Boko Haram has been a priority for Buhari. Since he took office 2 weeks ago, he's traveled to Chad and Niger and to attend the G7 in Germany. The meetings have been focused on rallying international support for the fight against Boko Haram.
I was personally invited by G7. I went there and I was asked to brief G7, and I was impressed with the tremendous sympathy they have for this sub-region, Lake Chad Basin Commission. Their humanitarian approach to the issue, to say the least, is very, very impressive.
In the past 2 weeks, Boko Haram have also stepped up their activity in northeastern Nigeria, killing more than 100 people in gun attacks and bomb blasts. Buhari says he's also focused on stepping up efforts to resettle and rehabilitate people displaced by the insurgency.
Internally displaced persons have to be encouraged to return home and be rehabilitated. Their children to go back to school, and the environment to be secure enough for them to pursue their legal ways of life.
The countries have a July 30th deadline to contribute the troops and the $30 million in funding needed for the task force. Sama Mudedan, Go Tell Africa.